I know you were forced into prostitution. Wow, prostitution with that man, Dr. Yao. You don't have to accept that. I can get you out. Okay, Lindsay, who said that? They were prostitutes. They could just be slaves. Alright, I'm back with Women's Murder Club Part 4. Women's Murder Club, A Death in Scarlet. Lastly, we caught some kids in the back of a trunk that Donald Wong was smuggling. And then we found out about the doctor in the movie theater that works at the so-called school, aka brothel. And now he's going to this restaurant, and we're here at the restaurant together. Some more intel on that doctor. He's suspicious because he's far too overqualified to work as a simple nurse when he's a surgeon. So there's something fishy going on, and Cindy's here to figure it out. So first we're going to find some items. We're going to start with corn, flashlight, a cat, batteries, a screwdriver, necktie, fish, wristwatch, a smoking pipe, and sunflower. Yeah, a sunflower. Just says sunflower there. Alright, start looking around for our flashlight first. Oh, this inventory item. Alright, we're going to need that for something. Looks like we're going to be hanging out in the dark somewhere, Cindy. There's a vent here. Doesn't look like I can do anything with it. The book, sparkling. We'll save that for later. Let's find some more items. A fish, sunflower, and a pipe. I like how the candle is moving in this background. That's nice. Ooh, and the beer is bubbling. I like the random items that are animated in the background. It's nice. Nice little subtlety there. Yeah, the bubbling beer. Super cool. The flickering candle. That's really cute. Really cool. Two moving items. Oh, this parrot looks extremely fake. It kind of kills the moment. Oh, and that cat looks fake too. Like, what? Cat's not moving. The parrot's not moving. Meanwhile, the flame is alive, and so is the bubbles in that beer. Yeah, the actual alive things are moving. Oh, and the steam in that coffee cup over there is moving. Alright, let's look for some more stuff. This restaurant is trashed, but it's closed. Opens at 6 p.m. Screwdriver. Ooh, inventory item plus batteries. Okay, so those batteries are gonna go in the flashlight, the screwdriver. We're gonna use that for the vent, I can tell, because now the vent is sparkling, which means we can go in the vent now. But before we go in the vent, I do need to find the corn. Now, this could be a bunch of corn on a plate, corn on a cob. That's what I hope it is. Hope it's not some other kind of corn that Oh, okay, yeah, it's corn on a cob, thank goodness. You have found all the room search items. Alright. I could check out more of the restaurant, but I want to make sure there's a reason to first. What do you mean a reason? Isn't Donald Wong having tea here? Or the doctor, actually? Not Donald Wong. Whatever the freak the doctor's name was. I mean, it was Donald Wong, because it's sparkling right there. Donald is probably here with the surgeon, the doctor. I forgot the doctor's name. But we'll just call him the doctor, aka the surgeon. But Donald Wong's name is here. Donald Wong reserves a room on Friday nights at this restaurant, and security is employed. It's possible the secret society meets here. 12 o'clock. So if Donald is here Fridays at 12, Donald did not murder Jane Doe or Jenny Kwong. There's no way. Because the murder time, remember, is 11 through 12 p.m. Thursday through Friday. So if Donald's usually here, or Donald did it on a Thursday, let's not rule him out just yet. Alright, I think we're looking for the surgeon's name now. Okay, that vent is loose. I can probably open it if I use the right tools. Well, duh, Cindy, I already said that. Batteries in the thingy, put those in there. Oh, they're not going in. Okay, yes, the vent is loose. Go inside. Cindy, don't be difficult. Please. She said it looks loose. Did we not just use the screwdriver for that? Okay, walk in then. I sure want to find this dragon room. A little espionage might be in order. Good thing I wore my jeans. Okay, I don't think we need this flashlight because she has a light on her head. Are we using the inventory item already? But it didn't disappear. Whatever, Cindy. Let's go. And oh, so this is a maze. We have to like figure it out. Crawling through the vent. Okay, that's oh, there's a fan there. Don't chop yourself up, Cindy. Go the other way. I like the variation in mini games. I take it back, Cindy, for now. Your parts are fun again, since you added something new. But usually your parts are harder, though. They are. Alright, so we're looking for the dragon room. Let's read this. I can't believe I'm doing this. Lindsay would freak, but she'd love it if I could tell her more about the dragon room. Maybe even figure out a back way to get in. what, does Lindsay usually do these things? Usually, Lindsay's more of a reporter. So Lindsay's usually getting her hands dirty, right? Lindsay is the detective. You're the reporter. Claire's the forensics agent. This has to be the dragon room. Bingo! Now I just need to find a way into these events that doesn't start in the main restaurant. So this is Donald Wong's reservation. But who's Donald meeting up with? He said he's meeting with the surgeon here. We gotta see what they're talking about. Because why aren't you guys just talking at the school? I made up that he funded the school, but no one said he did. I'm guessing, because we're probably about to figure that out right now. Because what else do they have in common? Random surgeon that works at a school, and then Donald Wong meeting somewhere. So they know each other for a reason, which means they probably work together. Oh, what? This vent leads to the back alley. That's good to know. We wouldn't be able to come in through the restaurant. We wouldn't be able to come through the restaurant later on. There will be people in the lobby, but we can come through this way. So you guys do want to look at... Oh, so this is the dragon room, but you guys don't want to enter through the main room. Okay, you guys want to go out through the back somewhere, but you want to do it through the vents, so they can't know that we're checking in. Investigation complete. Cindy, Lindsay, and Sun meet that night at the Wing Fong restaurant. Man, this is so Bruce Lee. Is it? Oh my gosh, Sun, please be quiet. I can't believe you talked me into this. Jill would have a fit. Hey, it's a public restaurant. That makes this the vent system public, right? Got it. Okay guys, this way. What is Sun doing here? Oh, to translate, because he speaks Chinese. Okay. I gotta get Google Lens ready just for any fake Chinese again. Because the last time was a doozy, okay? As you know, it is that time of year when we introduce some very special young ladies into our society. We will meet 6 beautiful young lotus this evening, and the first, Sun Lee Chong. I don't like the look of this lens. Me either, but shh. And finally, our last flower of the evening, Shin Lee. Are they speaking English, or is Sun here translating as they're watching? Because he'd be talking in the vent and giving everybody away, right? So they just decide to speak in English when they're all together in a private setting. Hard to believe. Or maybe that's, I don't know. Sun, are you translating right now? Tell me. That's what I want to know. Because you're like just kind of random here. It's making me raise an eyebrow. Because we haven't heard about Sun since the beginning. When he translated a few tattoos, now he's like relevant. It makes me think he did it. You did it, Sun. Shin has the highest honor this year, and especially proficiency at dance and singing. Hey, that's the girl I met at the orphanage. What a beauty. Oh, Sun, bro. I already didn't like you, Sun. You're disgusting. You're calling her beautiful after something like that. Clearly she's not happy, Sun, you sicko, and you freak. Sun, you're suspicious. Anyway. And now, you gentlemen will have the pleasure of mingling with these lovely flowers. Remember that next week is the auction. Consider your biz. Oh, Sun, bro. I can't get over what you said. What leeches? Would a nuclear bomb be overkill? Do you think? Shh. Okay, Cindy, relax. You're like yelling, about to blow everybody's cover. But Sun, I have something to say to you. Are you okay? What a beauty. It reminds me when Lindsay was like, oh, Jane Doe is so beautiful. What a shame to happen to such a beautiful girl. You guys are obsessed with their looks. But is it part of like what makes them rare and a lotus and all this stuff? So they're finding extremely beautiful women and selling them. Sun, I don't know why you're complimenting her right now of all times. It's kind of weird. Hello, Shin. I am Leon Yi. So pleased to meet you. Hello. Come on, let's go. Cindy's face, like, she's disgusted. They're going to auction off those girls. Wong must import them as babies, and then, there ought to be a law. There is a law. It's called enslavement. Listen, guys, this is not Chinese culture. Who said it was, Son? I mean, it's not normal. If people in Chinatown knew what they were doing, they'd be treated like pariah. No one would do business with them. So they murder to keep it a secret? Well, it won't be a secret when it hits the Chronicle. Not yet, Cindy. We still haven't linked Wong or the others to the murders of Ruby and Jenny. And I know the link is there. You'll find it, Lance. Promise? I've got to. Alright. After that terrible thing, we're back at whose office? That was Donald talking at the auction, right? Or was it the doctor? They were all there, but I don't know, there's some chick flirting, or some dude flirting with some chick. Oh, that was Shin, actually. I did say Shin was the prettiest, but yikes, that doesn't, okay, yeah. That was Shin. Cause, Sun was like blown away, like, oh, she's so beautiful. Oh, such bizarre timing. Ugh, Sun, no. You're probably like on the inside messing up our operation. When did we hire Sun? Is he new? I think he did it. Headmistress. I think it's her and Sun. Donald Wong is too obvious. But then again, that was his car. Very obviously his car. And he literally had human beings in there. So, I don't know why I'm overlooking Donald Wong. I don't know. He's just so obvious. It's weird. Like, I mean, yeah, okay. I guess it's multiple people. Chinatown apartment. Okay. And also the movie theater. Alright, let's look for our butterfly knife shell billiard ball and our $sign and get the freak out of here, because I want to just get to who did it really, because I just want to look Sun in the eyes and just point the finger at him. He did it. Him and Donald. He used Donald's money. No doubt Donald's funding the operation, but we want to know who's the brains behind all of it really. Sun, they could all be working together. I think there's going to be a few people arrested. Donald, Sun, and the headmistress. Could any of the girls be in on it? Who knows? Amita. Yes, Dr. Gao lives here. I'm Amita, his girlfriend. I don't know what you want with us, but I've got nothing to hide. Look around if you want, detective. Detective? I like the way they call her detective. Okay. My name's Lindsay, or Miss whatever the freak Lindsay's last name is. Okay, so we're at Dr. Yao's house. Oh, Dr. Yao has a picture of Shin. Didn't you just say you have a girlfriend? I know that's Shin right there in the picture. Ew, that's weird. That's Shin. Shin's being auctioned off right now, but Dr. Yao has a picture of her. And Amita is his girlfriend. Either this is, I'm getting their faces mixed up, and that's probably Amita in the picture. Maybe it's not Shin. But I could have swore that was Shin's picture, I think. But, okay, that's glittering. We're going to double check that. But first, the room search crap. Sword, matches, pepper, pan, flute. Oh, crap. The exotic flute. 21 pieces of paper. Ooh. Lighter, dye, scissors, specimen from Dr. Yao. What does that mean? I already found the sword. And a bunch of keys. This is the most certain Dr. Yao cigarette. Claire might be able to get some saliva from it. Ew, maybe. And how do you know Amita doesn't smoke? Like, this reminds me of the scene with the movie theater and all the cigarettes laying around. You couldn't tell which one belonged to Dr. Yao and if he smoked it. Who's to say he smoked this one? How do you know a friend didn't come over and smoke it? How do you know his girl didn't smoke it? How do you know he didn't have a guest that smoked it? But whatever, she can try. But it's not really guaranteed that he smoked this, Lindsay. Oh, but I guess we're just gonna go with it. We gotta take what we can. Oh yeah, and this is a inventory item, all these ripped up pieces of paper. So this might be some important letter. That'll probably help us realize what the freak is going on. And I have a strong urge to go to Google Lens for those Chinese letters. But I'm just gonna let the Chinese live and breathe on here. I'm gonna leave it alone. Something on his wall. You know what? I'm gonna Google Lens this. I have to at this point. Alright, I Google Lensed it. It said Win Taiwan on it. That's not exciting at all. That's boring. That doesn't help us figure out what's going on here. But I'm on to you, Dr. Yao. Weird for having a picture of Shin when you have a girlfriend. And Amita, ew, what? Amita looked very young. Dr. Yao is first of all a surgeon, a doctor, and I think he has gray hair. Or is peppered a little. He doesn't look like he's anywhere near Amita's age, which is already like a red flag. What a weirdo. Find a woman your own age, freak. You have found all the room search items. Cool, but they're still puzzles. Alright, is this Amita or Shin? How do I know? Say something. Dark Angel. What does that mean? Dark Angel what? Is Shin called the Dark Angel? Oh, that's Shin. Oh my goodness, we were in the orphanage together. She's like a little sister to me. I can't believe she is all grown up. She's coming out this year. That's weird. Okay, so Amita just confirmed that that's Shin. Are you gonna like raise an eyebrow? Okay, is this Amita's stuff? And that's her friend? Okay, I didn't think about that. I thought only Donald was allowed to decorate for some reason. Or not freaking Dr. Yao. But here's the thing about Dr. Yao. Did he get Amita in an auction? Because she looks young. I don't know. And Amita was in the book. Was she not in the book of girls? Yes, she was. Amita was in there. So if she came from that orphanage, she was auctioned off to Dr. Yao. He won. He bought her. which makes me think she wouldn't be allowed to hang up pictures on the wall. She just has a picture of her friend on the wall. Ew. I mean, it's not ill. It's just not in like her room. It's like in the house she shares with Dr. Yao. And Dr. Yao has 2 phone numbers. I don't believe he has 2 houses. I think one is his office, and the other one was his home phone number, which is where we are right now. And here's a letter written in cursive. Oh crap. Reading in cursive. I'm gonna try, but I might not continue. I don't read cursive. I need a translator for this. Is there Google Lens for cursive? Because this is terrible. You know what? I might actually have to Google Lens all this. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna have Google read it to you. Because, yikes, I don't know what this says. But I do need to read this. It says, we want our friends to what? Chinese something year party. Chinese New Year party, I believe. That's what that says. So it looks like they're hosting something. Mr. Raymond someone another is going to... It's traditional, it's modern, so there's going to be musical entertainment. RSVP to Miss Ruby Moy. Oh, what is this doing at his house? Ew, so did Dr. Yao purchase multiple women? So Ruby Moy, Shin, and Amita. Maybe he's a hoarder. I think he wants all the girls. Maybe. Because he already has, like, it looks like he already was interested in 3 so far. 8 p.m. until dawn. Okay, so this started at 8 p.m. So who's to say? Well, they didn't get murdered at this party. I guess not, obviously. To celebrate the new year with you, your host, Mr. Raymond Wu. Who the frick is Raymond Wu? And Miss Ruby Moy. Is that her husband? Patron? I don't know. We'll be happy to serve our welcome guests a dinner with traditional modern foods. A full bar will raise open. I hope that's what that says. What does that say? Oh, cursive looks crazy. Something in music. Musical entertainment will delight your senses. RSVP, Mr. Ruby Moy. Mr. Raymond. Okay. Oh, Raymond Wu. There he is. Wealthy patron of Ruby Moy. As her lover, he is the most likely suspect in her murder, especially given the unfaithful brand on her chest. But what is his connection to Jenny Kwong? Well, the fact that this is in Dr. Yao's freaking apartment. Maybe Ruby was cheating with Dr. Yao. Maybe she never got this invitation. Maybe Donald is the one that put unfaithful on her chest. Because, not Donald, dang it, I meant Mr. Yao. Dr. Yao. I'm mixing their names up. Yao. I'll just call him Yao. If that makes it easier. Oh, dang. Dr. Yao. He decided to rip up the invitation and not invite Ruby Moy or Raymond. So this is where they live. I'm happy to help, detective. Raymond Wu and Ruby Moy lived in one of our pent suites. Mr. Wu is a very respectable man, always pays well in advance. In fact, he was about to rent a second unit. And Miss Moy was a lovely woman. The essence of grace. What a tragedy. I'll let you peek at the apartment. I don't think Mr. Wu would mind. Raymond was a patron? They didn't really say he was a boyfriend. Ruby's picture was at the orphanage, and she had the biggest picture on the wall. Maybe she was high demand, I don't know. But, oh, inventory items, light bulbs. Crap. Hairbrush, dog statue, corkscrew, flipper, sailboat, specimen of Raymond Wu. Again, great. Color chalks, candy, and a wrench. I mean, he probably suckled on that beer bottle down there. His DNA's no doubt on that. So now we're looking for Raymond Wu's DNA. Maybe he bit that donut. Oh wait, there's a whole thing of cigarette smoking right there. But it looks like there's some tissues there. I hope we're not going for the tissues. Please. Why do we gotta give Claire the nastiest job in the world? Please don't. But it doesn't look like the cigarettes are working, so... Or the donut. Okay, so he put his DNA on something else. Maybe the phone? Not the phone. Okay. Maybe that bottle of Hennessy right there. His mouth was no doubt on that. It's drank up. But who's to say if he drank it or Ruby? I don't think her patron did it. That's weird. He kind of wanted her, and it looked like he was pretty sad after it. Because he has a picture with her right there. And he looks like he threw some beer bottles down. Ruby's diary. I have to get a look at it while I'm peeking at this apartment, but I can't force it. Maybe the key is around here somewhere. Some more light would help. Okay, so no key, because I don't think we picked up a key, did we? Nope. That must be Raymond Wu with Ruby. It is. They look happy, but looks can be deceiving. Who knows? Dr. Yao seems like the weird one. But then again, so does Son Loong. He seems weird as F. And he's on our side, supposedly. Ew, tissues. These tissues are still damp. Ew, these are the tears of Raymond Wu. Claire might get a blood type from them. Sounds like a major case of guilt and regret to me. How dare you? I said you better not do this to Claire. Who said these are tears? Who said these are tears, Lindsay? You're just going to be picking up random tissues. What makes you think you know what's on them? You're such a weirdo, Lindsay. Poor Claire. Oh, Claire, when she finds out these aren't tears. Okay, now I'm eager to get to Claire's scene. Let's go and figure out what's really on that. Yuck. Who knows? You're in for something, Claire. You're in for something. Lindsay just couldn't pick up the cigarette. She couldn't pick up the Hennessy bottle. She had to get the crumpled up tissue. What's wrong with you, Lindsay? Why? Why make Claire's job harder? Alright, so this goes into like a little color order. I have to like do this. So I did all of this, but in, well, clearly it's all in color order. Because my first thing was like, oh, it's in color. Oh, they're reversed. I reversed them. Alright, we have a key. How do you feel about a little bodily fluid action, Claire? Oh, you're evil, Lindsay. I've got some suspect samples to drop off. A cigar from Dr. Yao and what I think are tears from Ruby's patron. I'm anxious to get results, me too. No joke. Me too. Bring them right over. And you said what you think are Ruby's patron's tears. You know. You know. Look at that mischievous smirk on Lindsay's face. How dare you? Oh, the manager said he let you in? What do you want to know? I adored Ruby. I have no idea who will want to hurt her. Maybe she did have a reputation as a flirt, but she never meant anything. She was a jewel, a high-class lady. Now she is gone and I don't have her. Or anyone else. I've been suspended from the club. I hope you find whoever did this and prove that it wasn't me. I think it was you. You're acting suspicious. But why'd they kick you out of the club? You know, maybe you're doing the right thing and then they cast you aside because you're not as evil. I don't know. They don't want you to get too close because you care and you're probably threatening to tell. He seems pretty genuine. Now that we have that information though, we should probably figure out what's on these tissues though. So we should probably rescue Shin before she gets sold. Dang it, it's too bad she didn't go with Cindy. She's probably scared. Maybe Ruby ran. Maybe you're just not allowed to run. So Claire's hidden objects are probably like getting annoying and boring. But they're super easy. We know where all the bottles are. I need to see this DNA sample. What kind of DNA is this going to be, Claire? Please. Alright. D used immediately after E. Used before D. Invalid if used before A or after D. Invalid if used before B. Used immediately after E. Okay, so D and E. So it's going to be ED. For sure. Invalid if used before E. Okay, so B is going to be behind E. So it can be anywhere behind E. E can be anywhere, but B can't be in front of it. But D needs to be after E. Used before D. A needs to be in front of both of those. But A cannot be in between E or D. Okay, B is going to be toward the back. C is going to be in the very back. A is going to be somewhere in the front. E and D have to be next to each other. Probably somewhere in the middle. So there can be room for everything to fit. Basically. Wait, no. E and D got to be next to each other. There we go. So B's in the back. There, my chemicals are in order. So we're testing Yao. So we know Yao has saliva. Yeah, it says Dr. Yao. Saliva sample from Dr. Yao. We'll know if he was there when Jenny was murdered. That's what we're basically trying to figure out. Ruby didn't have any DNA or anything like that left behind, so we can't tell who did it to Ruby, but figuring out who did it to Jane might just, help. Could be the same person. Whoever killed Jenny probably killed Ruby too. O+. Didn't we have this one? Blood type O. Dr. Yao's blood is blood type O. Not a match for the blood found on Jenny Kwang's pants. Huh. So whoever we find that has the same blood type is who did it. Okay, so we still haven't found a match for that yet. So did we check Donald's DNA ever? We checked the Lynn's DNA because he was shaving in his office for some reason. And brushing his teeth in there too. We checked Dr. Yao just now from his cigar. Raymond Wu wouldn't kill Jenny, that's weird. And then I don't think we checked Donald's DNA. How? Headmistress, we didn't check hers either. We haven't got their DNA yet. They're harder to get to. So 4th plus 5th equals 20. So what are the fourth and fifth are will equal 20. So one of these combinations equal 20. So 13 times 7 equals 20. So fourth and fifth. So it's either going to be 13 7 in the back or 7 13 in the back, because those are the fourth and fifth. So second or first plus second equals 21. So the first and the second are going to equal 21 here. Nope, that's 18. Okay. Well, duh, it's 11 and 10 equals 21. Duh. Okay, anyway. So the first and second equal 21. So 11 10 or 10 11. 7 13 toward the back, 5 is in the middle somewhere. So I either have to switch the 13 and 7 or the 10 and 11, but no doubt the 5 goes in the middle. This one's probably easier than the letter one, if you really think about it, because there's not very many other positions these can go in. But let's read the rest to be sure, without like guessing and accidentally getting it right. We'll just get it right because we know. So fifth and third equal 18. So it's probably 10 11 that need to switch. Oh well, 7 13. There, my chemicals are in order. Alright, so now we're after teardrops. Okay. Raymond's teardrops. We're calling these teardrops? Okay. We're assuming these are teardrops. That's nice, Claire. Blood typing teardrops. Okay, sure. Hard to believe, but let's just see what blood type Raymond or Wu. Raymond Wu, yes. I don't think it was Raymond Wu. I don't think he'd do it. Though he owned, I guess, he owned Ruby. That was his, right? I don't think he would do it. He already had her. Negative O. Raymond Wu's blood is O negative. Not a match for the blood found on Jenny Kwang's pants. Because he kind of was already with Ruby. It would have to be some kind of jealous outsider. Like Mr. Yao there. But Yao's blood type doesn't match either. So it's probably not him. How did we know the girls aren't helping them do these things? They kind of own them and make them do whatever they want. It could be Amita. Are you alone? Yes, but you'd better come in. Who's this? Oh, it's Shin. I'm sorry, Inspector Boxer. I shouldn't have talked to you yesterday. It's not acceptable. Talk to the police or anyone outside of your little club. Either, please, just leave. Listen, Amita. Oh, it's Amita. I know what's going on. I can get you out of here. There are places, halfway houses. You'll be safe. What do you mean? I know you were forced into prostitution. Wow, prostitution with that man, Dr. Yao. You don't have to accept that. I can get you out. Okay, Lindsay, who said that? They were prostitutes. They could just be slaves. I'm sorry, detective, but what an idea. We are not prostitutes, and I have no desire to leave. I am very happy with my life. All my friends live in this complex, and we chat every day. I have a patron who adores me and gives me anything I ask for. Like that. Do you think I want to be like American girls my age? Going to school and getting into debt when you graduate so you can work like a slave at a desk job? Those women are not taken care of. You are not taken care of. Okay, Amita, but don't save me, detective. You're the one who needs help. What about Ruby? Was she taken care of too? Thank you, Lindsay, literally. Bring up Ruby, because she's crying. It's like she's laughing behind tears, the way she's acting. But she knows she can't say anything. Is he hiding in the closet? Is he there? He must be there somewhere hiding. And he told her to answer the door, then he hid. She's probably putting on an act. That's what I think's going on here. That has nothing to do with me. No? What about the unfaithful? Is that like society's retribution for girls who disobey? No, if a girl was really unreasonable, she might be sent back to school, or to teach, or maybe even given to the Tong to work the streets, but not murder. Maybe her patron was a psycho or something. Amita, it wasn't only Ruby. Women are dying. It's nothing to do with me. You'll get me in trouble. Please leave. Literally. Dang it. I'll be right there. Yeah, Lindsay, here's the thing. You're a little tone deaf over here screaming and yelling. Amita's clearly in danger. It's like she's looking to the side and she's like, oh, someone's hiding under the couch. Can't say too much. Catch a hint. Who told you she lives alone? If she has a patron, she doesn't have a job. If she didn't go to school, she doesn't have a job. She just said she's not like an American girl. She said she doesn't want a desk job. She said she doesn't have one. So she doesn't work. AKA, that's not her place. Which means Someone's in that room spying on her. Dr. Yao is under the couch. Anyway, next time, soda can, a dice, horse, and a walkie-talkie. Cause seriously, Guangxi. Oh! Did I say Quan Chi? Oh gosh. Hey, I recognize him. He was the man talking to Shin at the society meeting. Wow, so this is the guy that had no Riz. The anti-Rizzer. Oh crap, he has a tattoo. This is the same killer. Right, I wonder what it says this time. I'll take a photo and get it to Son to translate for me. Forget, Son. I got you, Lindsay. Hold the phone for a second. Let me open Google Lens. Hold your horses, hold the phones. Hold on. It just says cheating. Okay, so he's a cheating bastard. It looks like Quan was planning to send this, but was interrupted. There's no to address. Could a rivalry over Shin have something to do with these murders? I know you have intimidated others, but not me. I have as much right to seek Shin as you. May the best man win. Wow, they're really fighting over these girls. Why does it say cheating? Is he cheating in the game somehow to winning Shin? Who is this that wants to get all the girls before everybody else? Can't wait until Sun's in our folder. Anyway, so we got some room search items here. A clock, a light bulb, battery, dart, cufflinks in a box, compact disc, junk mail, thermometer, and a baseball. We have the unfinished email already. You know, we did all three girls, our detective, our journalist, and our forensics agent. So, I wanted to stop after the Claire scene. Anyways, but that is it for now, for today, of Women's Murder Club Death in Scarlet by James Patterson. We shall see in the next one who did it. Is Amita doing it? Or is it Dr. Yao? Is Dr. Yao sending out his goons to take people out? Is that why his DNA didn't pop up for Jenny Kwang's genes or whatever? Maybe it's Son Loong, the guy on our team.